days like this. It's like Christmas on steroids. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. First thing to say, we've got a session weekend tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. We were recording 3 of the new singles. And I didn't know if this was going to be here in time. And oh my God, it is! My big giant bag of heroin is what it looks like. But this shipped all the way from Australia. I did take the top of it off, but I realized that I've got to make this a live video. We got to show what's going on. So, there is a company called Nude Microphones. They are out of Australia. They are making very cheap sort of clones of things, and I looked into it a bit. There's a stereo ribbon microphone that they've got, and the way that they get around the expensive prices is apparently they source their ribbons from China, but there is some quality control built in because one of the owners or managers at least goes in and he hand sources the ribbons that meet their specs. And so this microphone is only $350, and I had to know. The reviews were great, and the thing about a stereo ribbon mic is it is such a beautiful thing for recording drum overheads without having to worry about all the measuring and all the precision of getting it in the right spot with phase correlation. And when you're working by yourself recording drums, this is beautiful. And then outside of that, I just really wanted the stereo ribbon mic. It's great for creating a space in the room. It's great for horn sections, group vocals, even putting it in front of a guitar amp so you can get the direct sound and then some of the room sound simultaneously. It's all kinds of great stuff. So, we are opening this bitch up. I'm so excited about it. So, right off the bat, I appreciate how amazingly they packed this. I'm not really worried about it being damaged, even coming all the way from Australia. So, inside we've got a nice case, which I also appreciate. A nice little hard case. We'll get rid of all this trash, which I'll take out in a second. Sticky. Anyway, so let's put this down here for a moment. There we are. Got some wrap on the handle. I'll take that off. There we go. It is a little sticky. Might have to wash this. All the packing glue. It is so nice to meet you at the minibar. And I don't know who you are directly from your username, but I guarantee that if we met, it was lovely. Everybody there was lovely. So, the big moment. Now it's the time for me to geek out and talk about what a bloom line configuration is. Back before stereo audio was even a thing in the mainstream, there was something called a bloom line configuration, also known as mid-side. The cool thing about this is you can use this to create a stereo image, but when you go to mono, it doesn't cancel out and you can still hear it. So it was the perfect configuration to record stuff for what would soon be the stereo standard while still working in mono listening environments. And so this is a really cool microphone. So let's check it out. I want to know how the hardware is. I want to know everything about it. So it comes with this little box, in from the microphone, out in 2 channels. That's the cool thing about this microphone too, is it is 2 channels. So we have the lower and upper channel outputs right there. That's fantastic. Obviously comes with its own, looks like a 6-pin or 5-pin cable. That's cool. Very sticky. Gonna have to wash my hands. We'll take out this extra foam. Now the mount that it comes with. Hi, Kevin. This is usually with cheaper microphones, they skimp on the hardware, which is fine. And this is okay. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's a little cheap, but that's okay. It is a fucking mount. It'll hold it. And it looks good. Little spider mount with a clamp, which I like, that actually has that in there. And we got a little windscreen, which I probably won't use much, but good to have. That is useful actually on guitar amps with the ribbon mic, because a lot of the plosives from the loud noises can bump the ribbon. Oof. So I was nervous that this would be a lot smaller than it looked like it was, but it's not. It's perfect. And it looks gorgeous. It feels solid. It's nice and heavy. Ooh, baby. Now, I did see a couple reviews online, and I'm understanding the complaint. But I'll have to learn how to work with it. I might make some marks on this thing. There is no badge. There is no orientation as to which way these are facing. And so I am going to have to play with it. And I might make some, as much as this sucks, some little Sharpie dots on it so that I know which way the upper and lower ribbons are facing. But I gotta say, it looks fucking gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of this. It feels heavy too. I can feel the ribbons in there moving around a bit too. I want to take this apart, but I won't. So, this fucking rocks right away. The way it feels is great. I cannot wait to hear it. So, be back maybe with the video about that. But anyway, this is my new microphone. It's pretty. And very cheap. Honestly, for what it is especially, extremely cheap. So, that is my fun start to the day. Goodbye.